What's going on? My name is Freerunner X10 and today I thought I'd play some Arma free Exile. Now this is on a Chernarus Winter server, so it's coming to Christmas right about now, and this is probably one of the only Exile Chernarus Winter servers that you're going to find which is just purely Exile and isn't highly militarized. So I thought I'd show off this server, which is EXP. It's a community. They have two servers. They have a normal Chernarus Summer, and this one which is Chernarus Winter. And obviously when it rains in winter, well, when it rains in Arma, it snows on this winter map, which is pretty cool. So I spawned in Electro. Hopefully I'm going to show off this server to you, and yeah, there's already some gunshots in Electro, so maybe we can get some gear and have an engaging gunfight and have some fun, maybe. Who knows? We'll see. We'll find out. We'll see what the server has to offer. If you would like to play on this server, the IP is in the description below with the server IP tag, as well as the community website. You can also check out the Exile website where their server's listed, and it gives you a lot of information about this server, what mods you will need, what plugins they are running, and just a few things that you'd probably need to know before joining the server. Now, I want to point out that this server isn't in any way militarized. It is a pretty decently, I guess, balanced server. However, there are a few, we'll call them light armored vehicles. They're not heavily armored, they're lightly armored, but basically you're either going to need a heavy machine gun to deal with them, or you're going to need an RPG or a law rocket launcher. Basically, you can only buy two types of rocket launchers on this server. One's an RPG, and one I believe is some kind of law. It's not a lock-on launcher, no targets or whatever kind of bullshit that the other rocket launchers have, like javelins, but you just have to aim it and fire it in the direction of people. Oh my god, gotta fix that. That's truly not great at all. But yeah, there's no real imbalances on this server, which is pretty cool. So there was some gunshots in Electro, and now they have kind of stopped, which was interesting. I believe the gunshots were towards me, at least that's what I was thinking, because the shots were going towards the Electro fire station, which is that one, the power plant fire station, from somewhere over there, the sort of town fire station. I don't know, we'll find out in a minute. But yeah, it's a snow map. You can buy actual camouflage from Tyrik's military uniforms, or multiplayer uniforms I think it is, mod. So there is sort of winter camo gear if you can get to a trader and basically buy it. But there's also the Open Chernarus mod, which basically adds a lot more interiors to the Arma 2 Chernarus map in Arma 3. So basically now there's enterable buildings similar to DayZ Standalone. They're not exactly carbon copies, well, they're not carbon copies at all of DayZ Standalone inner buildings, but they are enterable inners that you can go into. So that means there are more buildings on this map which are enterable, and the Open Chernarus mod is actually being constantly updated, so more and more buildings are getting enterable areas, which is pretty cool. I believe this one over here doesn't. Last time I played this, I think it does now though. Last time I played this didn't have an enterable, and I believe it does now, which is pretty cool. So that's interesting. You can go in this one, which is, it's pretty cool. It honestly is pretty cool that actually is a thing. So yeah, we're going to hopefully get into some action, find some people, shoot them. For some reason, and I don't know why, but my graphical settings reset or something. I don't know what that was about. Okay, nice, and he's dead. Nice, that was pretty interesting. Do we really need to take his loot? Probably not. There's actually a guy there, I think. Here's his mate. Oh my god, what the fuck was that? That trade kill, that was lag. It's a North American server. I'm from Europe. That was pretty bullshit. But we killed him anyway. So yeah, I think yeah, we traded. It's fucking stupid. So that wasn't too great, but we respawned in Electro. Hopefully we can get some gear and get back over there, or at least watch what's going on over there. So I don't think you can enter these sheds yet. That's not been changed yet, which is, it's interesting, to say the least. But most of the buildings are enterable, which is nice. So I got 2 kills there, and of course Arma's, bullshit trade kill thing. That happens in most first-person shooters, or any shooters for that matter. So that's fucking bull. And also, yeah, I'm probably like desyncing around a bit because of my ping, but never mind. Like, never mind. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. We killed 2 people in like the first 5 minutes of that. That was pretty insane, to be honest. So hopefully they are going to try and make their way back to try and get the gear which they just lost. Hopefully that is what I'm hoping they're going to do. Because that was it's a good trade. I saw someone like hop up there because you can sort of bunny hop on this server by pressing V, which is pretty cool. I believe that is a script, and so I saw him jump up. So that's the only way I saw him. Otherwise, I probably would have been completely oblivious to a guy there. It's just because he showed his position to me, and I instantly decided, you know what, I'm getting him. I'm getting him. You know what? I'm taking a suppressed one. I don't know why I should take a suppressed one. Is it really needed? I don't think it is. I don't think I should have a suppressed one, but whatever, we'll take it. I'm pretty sure they should have got back to wherever we are right now. Look at that fucking trade right there. That's a great trade. I love trade kills in Arma. It's just what makes Arma Arma. Also, my flappies are really, really bad, which is great. It's great. So that was his mate, I presume. For some unknown reason. Door open, please. Oh, fuck me, the lag. Holy shit, doggy dog. Right, okay, we're in. We're inside a building. Nice. There's also a hollow site which we can't put on, which is great. That's nice. Good to know. But there's a ton of scopes on this thing here. Maybe some of them go on the MP5. No, none of them go on the MP5. That's truly 10 out of 10. Okay, so what else is here? There's a SA-58. That's something. Oh, I picked up a sting by accident. That's not something you want to pick up. Also, why have I got 9mm mags? That's for the sting, isn't it? So we can put that in. No, we can't put that in there. We are going to need a backpack. There is actually a helicopter flying above Electro, which is nice. I believe it is just flying by, though. So hopefully it doesn't try and land, because that would be annoying. No, I think we're good. I think we're Gucci. We're Gucci. So basically, you're just going to sit here and then, I guess, wait for someone to come back for that loot, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But we should be fine. There is a lot of loot on this server. There is, like, plus loot and whatnot. So, yeah, you're going to find quite a bit of loot on this server. I'm surprised they haven't gone back to their bodies yet. In fact, I'm also annoyed because there's still this helicopter flying around. So I think I'm going to need a bigger gun. I feel like it's going to land at some point. I can't tell where this heli is. All I can tell you is it's not good wherever that heli is. It's not good. So we got some scopes here we can actually put on, hopefully, one of them. ACOG, probably not the best idea. Sound suppressor, we can't really use that on that gun. But there we go. We've got a nice suppressor there, 100 round mag. Can we actually go up here? This is... Oh, yes we can. Is there anything Gucci up here? Nope, nothing. Ooh, that's a nice window. I don't know whether you can shoot through these windows. I'm only presuming you can. Don't know exactly, but it would be nice to know. It would also be nice to know if this helicopter is attempting to land or something. Because I not being funny, but usually you won't hear a helicopter fly around in the on the coastline unless they're trying to pick up their mates or something, in which case maybe I just killed them because they were gearing up or something. I don't know though, but we're just going to sit here a bit, you know, wait it out, see what's happening, and hopefully we will we'll get some kills again, maybe. I don't know yet though. I don't think they're coming back. I don't think they're coming back. I feel like that helicopter did just land. Or it's flying past again, but I am so unsure right now of what's going on. I'm going to open this door here. It's a nice little open plan house, actually. The problem with this mod, though, is sometimes you just can't get through doors. Right, we are going to peace out and go into the school building or office building. Depends on what you want to call it, but a lot of people try and call it a school, even though I thought it was originally meant to be an office, but I don't know, you know, it's whatever. So by this point I thought people would have made it back. I thought they would have respawned and just got a gun and tried to get to the loot, but apparently not. I don't know, to be honest. This is interesting. You know, I get some action. I killed 2 people. Yeah, granted, one of them gets a trade kill because of lag and just bullshit armor in general, but they don't come back to get the gear. I mean, it's not like they're missing anything, because you can pretty much get geared like that in an instance on this server, because there's a lot of loot, which I'm surprised there's no like major hot zone, because if I quickly look at the map real quick, obviously we're in Electro, so this is Electro, this is the entire map. You've got a mission up here in Solnichi. Solnichi's a spawn, Berry's not a spawn, but you can spawn in Gorka, you can spawn in Porkova, which is quite close to Starry, then obviously you've got Cherno Belota, you've got Lopatino up here, which is a spawn, which is quite interesting. That's quite a northwesty spawn, which is... it's quite close to a mission as well. Also, traders, you've got your classic Starry, your classic Clen, and your classic Bash trader, but you don't have a boar trader. Usually that's the only sort of traders you see where it's just, oh, fucking game. Armor free in general, just, it's fucking stupid sometimes, it honestly is. Like that, like, my character's getting up because what? I'm turning, like... Sometimes I hate Arma Free, I really do. But yeah, they have what I'd call the Daisy of Epoch traders, apart from minus, of course, Boar. But usually you only see 3 Exile trader zones per server, usually when it's Chernarus, and they are usually, like I said, Bash, Story, and Clen, which is pretty cool. Usually you'll see ones without Clen, but I feel like Clen's such a huge bit of land that if someone manages to build a base there, they've pretty much... got a really good location. Oh my god, why does my character try and mount the building? I do not understand. I don't know what's going on. I'm getting very impatient, and I don't think they're coming back, so I'm just going to go and try and pick up their shit. If I die, I'll just respawn back in, grab a gun, and come back and find them and get them, because I can't get too far, right? I mean, I guess not. I mean, they would have been back by now, but they're not, so clearly we've got a problem. Also, there's a Mark 48, which is... hella great, you know. I want the Mark 48, but I also want a backpack, which is good. I'll take that. Don't know whether I want to ditch the Bambi clothing, but they didn't come back for it. They haven't come back for their loot yet. Like, what even is that? Did I make them rage quit? I don't know if they're disconnected or anything. I'll probably have to look in the recording and see if they did actually disconnect after I killed them. But why the fuck would you play a PvP mod and then you get killed? And okay, the last kill was bullshit. I don't know what the fuck happened with that. You know, who was the victor in there? You decide. I mean, I kind of had the advantage, but then I got fucked over because it's fucking Arma. But I don't know. You know, it's a problem. Also, I can hear a lot. I'm getting distracted by things that are happening around me. For example, screaming outside when it's literally like, what, 7 o'clock? It's winter now, pretty much. It's freezing as fuck. What are you doing outside on a Saturday when it's fucking freezing? Who knows, dude? Who knows, to be honest. But this guy's got a helmet, so I guess we'll take that. He actually looks like he's got a lot of fucking gear, to be honest. Like, what? What? Oh. We'll take what we can. Don't want the XMA shit. I guess, there we go. We're good. We're Gucci. I mean, yeah, sure, I need probably a camo vest, but I don't really give a shit at this point. I don't understand why he didn't come back. He had a carry-on backpack. I mean, I guess you can find them pretty easily because of the plus loot, but it's interesting to see that he didn't come back for a carry-on backpack. Also going to hopefully try and do a successful auto run without bugging the fuck out. Nope, I've managed to bug it out. That's a common bug now, apparently. You can basically ice skate your way away, I guess. It's a pretty cool Winter Wonderland though. It looks really nice. I really like Chernarus in the winter form, but I don't know. Arma Free something I want to record, but right now I feel like my GPU is limiting me. Not that my GPU will make any difference. It will probably have some huge impact, which will allow me to play the game without a few of these fucking stupid moments where I like zoom in and then my fucking FPS shits itself. My processor's quite old. It's like 2011, but it's i7. It does hold its ground. It's pretty decent. There's no real need to upgrade. Oh. My fucking god. Yeah, I was running a straight line. That was bound to fucking happen. So there was a guy sat on the hill. He was waiting to clear out the area, I guess. So that was the Electro Hill. That was great. I should pay more attention. I should have zigzagged, to be honest. I was hoping they wouldn't be back, but they obviously are. So there's a guy on that hill. That was a fucking good respawn, actually. This was like literally right in the town. And then boom, walk over here. What's over here? Some fucking good shit, I hope. It's got a Neotech site. It's not too great, but it'll fucking do. Yo, we'll take it. We'll take it. I don't care. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. But yeah, I think there are some people who are pissed off at me now. So that guy got a 300-meter shot. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything, but it's pretty easy TBH if the person's running in the fucking straight line and you're literally facing them like from 300 meters, like directly at them. So, I mean, whatever, you know. Right, okay, what we got over here? We got a cell phone. That's nice. What can you do with a cell phone? I presume you can make suicide bombs. That would not be ideal. Okay, so let's get our gun out. Love the little slide I did there. Gotta love Arma 3 for its bugs and its fucking errors. I mean, obviously it's modded Arma, but you just gotta love Arma. I hope they don't fuck up Arma 4. Like, I have no faith in Bohemia. I feel like they just can't handle anything, even though, like, obviously there's two different dev teams working on different games. For example, one working on Arma 3 and one working on DayZ Standalone. But I guess now they don't work on Arma 3, they just do updates and they're going to add DLC. And I'm pretty sure the class development is over, but hey, whatever. So let's see if we can find these people, get into another high quality gunfight. Also, running up hills is a fucking pain in the arse for Arma 3. In fact, 300 meters, you know, I'm up there, I'm chilling, you know, my dead body's chilling over there. It's nice. I may want to actually fucking mark that. That would be a smart thing to do, to be honest, even though like I'm nowhere near it. But if we mark it like so, which I was pretty much looking at the damn thing, he was 300 meters, so that would sort of put him at the fire station, maybe on this hill. Probably not. That's like 500 meters, easy peasy lemon squeezy. So it's probably, oh my god, bushes in Arma. Yep, nice, thanks game. Hop over, let's have a look. Oh, he's on the tower, look, the little fucking piece of shit with his ghillie suit. Who the fuck do you think you are? Hopefully dying in a minute. There we go. Fucking drop to your death. So he's on that tower, being a little cunt with a ghillie suit. Just sat up there, you know, with his sniper, I presume. Didn't tell me what that was 189 meters. What? Was that really 189 meters? That was just fucking mentally retarded. I really don't know, but we killed him. So I guess that's the key thing we take away from this. We killed a guy who was camping in a tower on an Exile server because he's probably got nothing better to do, and he just comes on and gets loot and then just shoots at people, because that's kind of what I'm doing anyway. But at least I don't do it on the reg. Also, his body just flibbity-doobity-dooped off there. Probably hit the deck like shit, maybe. There it is. There's his stinky shit of a body. Hopefully I can fucking loot the cunt. Probably not, though. Game is hard sometimes, honestly. Arma 3, hard game. So I kind of forgot about this, but it's Exile, so it does have its own cool little tablet thing, which you can be part of a network where you can invite people to your party and your family, which is basically a clan and shared territory, and do amazing team things. And there are a lot of extra plugins on here. You got the server rules that doesn't explain anything. It just tells you where they are. It's some Americans wrote it. Obviously, it's an American community, and they just fucking couldn't be asked. But I don't know, you know, it's got a slot machine plugin, which is pretty cool. That requires some good old pop tabs, which I don't have. The server has a 15k start as well, which is down here, but I did actually go to the trader to see what kind of vehicles were there, because I was like, oh, there's a lot of loot here. Does that mean it's militarized? Not really. View distance settings, player scan. Oh, Bohemia watermark, 0 players in your area. So you can kind of do that in a certain area. So for example, which I should have done if I was in that building. I could have scanned the area and figured out that there was someone pretty close by. I can't remember what the range is of that thing. I believe it's within like 500 meters. It must be. There's also a support guide how to report people. It's kind of a little bit messed up. They kind of need to, you know, be a bit more professional, sort that out. There's also a recipe plugin where you can find out what materials you'll need to craft certain things, like building materials and just general items, sandbags. Look, that's pretty cool, right? I think that's new in Exile. There's also a journal. You can, you know, write, I'm a cunt. I killed 3 people, you know? Like, oh, that's a pound. That's in caps. Oh, well, whatever. You know, that's my journal. It's not really worth it. Why does that look like a RuneScape old quest from RuneScape 07? Never mind. So yeah, there's also a health scanner. They're just, you know, my Exile things. There's a virtual garage on this server, which is pretty cool. So that means you get a laptop, you place the laptop down, and you can store your vehicles virtually, which means that you don't have to take up any physical space. So you can have a certain area where you pull out whatever vehicle you want, take it out, come back, store it virtually. Fuck off tactical battlefield modification. Steam really needs to change some of those message things, because like I turn off like so many different pop-ups and yet they still allow things like that. I'm just going to unsubscribe from that group. It's a dead group anyway. So yeah, it has a lot of plugins, a lot of little extra features that you may like if you are an Exile player. It's not highly militarized, but there are obviously RPGs in it, but it's nothing too big. You don't see people carrying RPGs around all the time, which is kind of weird because you'd think there would, considering there are Ifrits and Hunters on this server, but that's never really stopped anyone from basically winning a gunfight by literally just wrecking people in Ifrits by just spraying up the tyres and then leaving them a sitting duck, which is a lot of fun. I'm pretty sure you can penetrate Hunter and Ifrit and stride a glass. It just takes a bit of time. Anyway, this is Puster. Love a bit of Puster. Trying to build first sort of Daisy Overpark base in here. That didn't go too well. That's when you should really read about the mods you're going to play and what they are capable of, because I thought, oh, you find a truck, you keep the truck, and it stays with you. Obviously it doesn't. After a certain point it gets the server resets and it gets deleted, which is it's unfortunate. I didn't think that through when I was into the whole learning how to play Overpark, but I got a nice experience from Arma 2. Not so much of an experience from Arma 3. I'm hoping that Arma 4 is going to be great, but it probably won't be because it's Bohemia. Let's be fucking real here. So something I noticed in the side chat of the server. Oh, look at that over there. Is that Clen? That looks like Clen to me. Is it Clen? I mean, it's probably not. It's Zub, isn't it? It's not Zub. It's Rog. Oh, it's Rog. Oh, okay. That solves it. Why would it be Zub? Am I fucking mentally challenged? Don't answer that. I answered that for myself. That was a rhetorical question. But anyway, I noticed in the side chat a lot of people, it really annoys me when people do this, but they come onto a mod, they download it, they're like, oh, I can't wait to play Exile. Ooh, first time playing Exile. Ooh, Exile. PvP base building. And then it's like, how do I build a base? Like, most people will tell you how to do it. But like some people are just meant to challenge, like this guy who can't find the office trader. Just fucking open your eyes, search the entire trader. You will find it. It's there somewhere. Obviously I can't remember where it is, but it's there. Yeah, you know, learn the mod. Watch some tutorials of videos of people playing the mod, and you know, learn it for yourself. But I guess people just don't invest time into that. They just hop onto the game and expect other people to teach them how to play it, which is, if it's your friends, it's not really an issue, is it? But like, if it's random people you're asking how to play the game, what's the fucking point? You might as well just not bothered. Sorry, that was just me ranting. I usually do that a lot. I have to cut out a lot of shit because I do rant quite a bit, because I'm a fucking... Just fuck you, Bohemia. Just fuck you. I'll buy you Apex DLC. I'm not buying your Marksman DLC, alright? Just fuck off. Apex was shit. Why should I buy the Marksman DLC? You know, Apex has got fucking less enterable buildings than fucking Chernarus. Jesus Christ. And that costs fucking £20 or more. You just fucking middle finger right up your bumhole, okay? Don't give a shit.